Carol was feeding Sebastian porridge when he woke up early in the morning. Don't look away. I got up early in the morning and made it for you. Carol clipped her voice and it gave me goosebumps. Sis, why didn't you ask me to join you when you ordered the pools? I poked loudly as I looked over to the takeout box in the trash that I couldn't get rid of in time. Sebastian's sip of porridge lurched, and he looked offended, his eyes fixed on Carol grimly. You lied to me. Looks like you're no different than those women out there. Sebastian grunted and tilted his head to the side, no longer accepting Carol's feeding. Badgered by me, Carol angrily dragged me into the room and slapped me without saying a word. Do you not see me as good? Covering the left side of my face, which was numb from the beating. I put on my best face for Carol and whispered in defense, Sis, I'm doing this for your own good. Ordinary means won't work if you want to take down a young master like this. I advised. Carol gave me a blank, dismissive look and said, I don't know enough about that to need you to tell me. As she walked up to Sebastian, Carol tripped over her left foot and lunged right into Sebastian's arms. I couldn't help but snort, is this what she's up to? It's too pedestrian. It wasn't just me, Sebastian had seen through Carol's intentions long ago. Without hesitation, he stood up and headed for the room. Carol hit the edge of the coffee table with a thud and cried out in pain. This kind of situation was never in her consideration, after all. Inside the romance novels, the hero and heroine were set in love like this. Sebastian doesn't look back, doesn't even share half a glance with Carol, who's fallen to the ground. I stood in the doorway watching Carol struggle and try to get up, only to fail again and again, and couldn't hold back my laughter. Think it's really banged up. Hearing my scoff, Carol whipped her head around and glared hatefully at me. Did the leukemia screw up your brain? You just watched with indifference as your sister got hurt and didn't know to come over and help me. Death to heartless people like you. After losing face in front of Sebastian and being ridiculed by her sister, whom she has always despised, Carol begins to speak out of turn. I waited for Carol to finish venting and calm down before I helped her up without any haste. Sis, I told you, the usual methods don't work on someone like him who's seen it all. If you're inclined to get bent out of shape, then there's nothing I can do. Just don't come to me with your complaints when he gets tired of you. Carol didn't answer, but I know she listened.